Hello, welcome to another sit down video. I haven't done a sit down video in quite some time. I started getting into vlogs and I really like vlogging, so I'll definitely be doing more of the vlogging stuff just because I don't know, I just think it's more fun. But I thought today we could do a Q&A because I haven't done one in a really long time and I definitely have a lot more fans, so I thought it'd be a good way to get to know y'all and for you to get to know me. So if you want to leave some of your answers down below as well, definitely do that. Although I've been doing vlogs lately, this channel is a channel to help support other creators, so a lot of my answers are going to be focused on that as well. So let's dive into it. I asked you to ask me questions on my Alanah Sips channel, on this channel, and then also on Tumblr, which I just started. But let's start with the Tumblr questions. So the first one is, okay, so that was actually one of the questions that I got asked on Tumblr is, do I plan to post more on Tumblr? Yes, I actually do. I've heard that they allow adult content again, so I am going to be posting kind of like Twitter. I'm going to be posting that type of stuff on Tumblr. So I am going to be posting more on Tumblr, and I also think it's awesome to get like questions there just because you can do an anonymous question and there's not a lot of places where you can be anonymous. Obviously on Instagram you can ask questions, but the creator is still going to see who asked them. So I just think it's a good way to be able to ask me questions and it can still be anonymous. Okay, so the question here is, I just wanted to know what were the best and worst moments in your life and at what age you decided to be more confident and start creating content. Actually, I love this question. So best and worst moments in my life, that's so broad because I feel like I have like a lot of ups and downs. That's just how life is. One of the worst, we'll just get that out of the way, it was when my dad passed away. And then one of the best is I have so many, like when my sister was born, when I married Daisy. What else? Those are some good ones. I have some other ones too that I'm not going to share yet, but I will once they're like real. But like getting certain job opportunities and things like that have been really good. And then also there's those moments where you're just like sitting in nature and you just are so grateful for life. Those type of moments always make me really happy and make me grateful. And then it said, at what age did I decide to be more confident? And I don't think I actually decided to be confident. I think with time and experience I just became more and more confident. And you kind of like, just like anybody, like you have your waves of confidence and then you also have waves where you maybe don't feel as confident. For me, when I decided that I really don't care what people think, because part of your question was like, how did you decide to start doing content? I've always been a content creator, like literally since YouTube started, or Instagram. Like I was already taking photos and making videos, and it's just like something that I've always liked doing as kind of just a way of expressing myself. And so I've always been doing content whether I felt confident or not. Honestly, I've shared like my ups and downs on this channel about when I'm feeling the most confident, and I've also shared times when I'm not feeling super confident. And I guess my confidence has nothing really to do with my channel and like sharing my life, because I feel like my channel and my social media has been a way of expressing myself, and so it honestly has helped me build more confidence. And I like sharing the times when I'm not feeling great as well. So for me, it's just like a diary almost of who I am. That's how I use it. So, okay, to answer your question, when did I actually become confident in myself was probably 25. When I turned 25, I was very uncomfortable with being in my mid to late 20s and like approaching 30. Like that made me feel really uncomfortable. But at the same time, I was at a really confident place in my life where I had been through a lot. I had gone through ups and downs and I knew how to deal with them. And so I think that's when I really started to shift into like this confident version of myself. And then also I was doing a lot of reading. I was doing a lot of self-care and really paying attention to what I wanted in life. And I think with understanding yourself, understanding what you want and how to get there, and with knowledge and like continuing to learn even after schooling and stuff like that, is where you build confidence. Because I think confidence comes from like really knowing what the fuck you're talking about or like who the fuck you are. So confidence, you know, maybe I'm not super confident in like mathematics because I don't really know mathematics, but I'm really confident in like me, and I'm really confident in like the career that I'm in because I've learned so much about it, and I've, you know, taken the time to understand what I'm doing and stuff like that. So when it comes to certain things, I'm more confident. And personally, I've really understood myself, learned who I am and who I want to be, and that's why I feel confident in myself. So it's all about just like understanding what it is that you want to be confident in. And if that means confident in yourself, then you have to learn and grow within who you are. Someone said, do you have a plan to get married? I am married. I am literally married. It's all over my channel. And it was so much fun. Such a fun day. Okay, next question is, how old are you? You can't ask a girl how old she is, but I've posted it on my Instagram. So definitely go check out my Instagram and you'll see my last birthday and how old I turned. And then one of those questions too was, they asked like a bunch of questions, but honestly, they don't really relate to my life. But then one of the last one was, what do you do for a living? And I do this, I do social media. And then I also am the director of marketing and community at Slushy, which is also another like social platform. It's like a naughty social platform, and I work for them as well. Okay, this is a fun question. If you could have an OnlyFans video with any celebrity, who would it be? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a fun question, and I don't know. It could be any celebrity. Could it be any celebrity alive or dead, like Marilyn Monroe? Because that could be cool. That could be really fun. The last question that I got on Tumblr is, how do you handle your spicy platform messages, and how many messages do you get a day from fans? How long do you keep up the conversation with each one, and basically how to juggle the inbox? I get a lot of messages, and so that's why sometimes I am really slow with messages, and I do prioritize my spicy pages over emails or DMs or anything like that. I honestly don't get to any of my DMs anywhere. Like Instagram, Twitter, no, you're never gonna hear from me because I don't even look at my DMs. Emails, I have somebody handling that. That way I don't have to deal with those messages. And then on my actual spicy pages, I get to them when I can get to them, and I try to kind of consecutively throughout the day get to them. So, you know, whenever I get a text message, you respond, right? And unless it's like not super urgent. So I try to do the same thing, whereas, you know, whenever I go to check my messages, whether that's text messages, then I know, okay, I'm also gonna check my spicy page messages, and then I just do that consecutively throughout the day. And then if I need to do like a custom piece or something like that, I'll just let them know, oh, I can do that whenever I can do that. So, yeah, and I just keep conversations going, as long as they are giving back, then I can prioritize them. So that's one thing too, is like prioritize the people that are prioritizing you, and prioritizing, I mean, obviously spending money with you. That's what I do, is like I'll prioritize the people that really show me that they care and want to keep, you know, chatting. So those are the people that I put, you know, at the top and at the priority list. And then I also have like a King's Club. So those are also at the top of my priority list when I go to answer any messages. Okay, so the next place that I asked questions was my Alanah Sips account. So I'm going to go through those now. What do you tell your family that you do for a living? I'm very open, very honest. I literally use my real name, as you know, Alanah Cole, that's me. So like my personal Instagram is Alanah Cole. That is my Instagram, and that's where my family follows me. So nothing is private. Everyone literally knows exactly what I do. I told my sister, okay, so I'll run you through the whole thing. So basically, when I started doing this work, I was living with my sister. And so I told her, you know, we've probably like heard about OF at the same time. And we were like, oh, like, what is this? And then I probably just said, oh, I want to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I just started doing it. So my sister knew right off the bat. And then a few months went by, and then I think her and my mom had a conversation, and she probably brought it up just casually. And then my mom was like, oh, well, why hasn't she told me? So then I called my mom and told her. And I just didn't think it was a big deal or something that needed to be told. So that's why I didn't like go straight to her right when I started doing it, because I'm like, whatever. But it's like, I wouldn't tell you if I started a new Instagram account, so why would I tell you about this kind of thing? That's how I saw it. But I told her, and then she was like, okay, thanks for telling me. And from there, that's how like my family and friends knew. I basically was just super open about it, and I made YouTube videos about it, and I'm an open person. I'm open book. That's why I like sharing my life on the internet, just because for me, I just feel like holding things in doesn't feel good. And also, like, for what? Like, I'm confident in what I'm doing, and I'm like proud of what I'm doing, so I don't really have any stigmas against it or like feel like I need to hide it. And also for me personally, I don't really care what anyone thinks. I don't really care if my family likes it or doesn't like it. It does not matter to me at all. So for me, it wasn't really like a thing of like, oh, I'm scared to tell my family. Like, I'm not scared to tell anyone because I'm proud of what I'm doing, and I don't really care what anyone thinks. I have some extended family that I talk to, but other people, I don't even talk to them in my day-to-day life. So why would I go out of my way to tell people when I don't even talk to them? Do you get what I mean? And if they want to know, they can just literally look at my YouTube or my Instagram. Okay, so that's how I feel about it. And that's that. Okay, the next question is, you mentioned before your tattoos mean different things to you, which are beautiful, thank you. Do you have a particular favorite one, or one that is by far the most meaningful? Definitely curious as to which ones resonate with you the most. Okay, I love this because I love tattoos so much. Thank you for asking. My most meaningful tattoo is the one that says Love Dada on my wrist here. It's in his handwriting, and then there's like a little drawing that he drew, and that one is obviously my most meaningful one because it's from my dad, and he wrote it on a letter for me. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, he passed away, and so when he passed away, I got his ashes in that tattoo ink. And so that is probably my most meaningful tattoo and one of my favorite tattoos. And then that's probably the most meaningful one, but I have other ones that like means something. Like I have a moon, and that's the representation of my sister, and like I have other ones that kind of represent different times in my life, or like different friendships that I had. So a lot of my tattoos I've gotten with other people, like with friends and stuff, so it reminds me of like that time period, which I think is really nice because I have the worst memory ever, but if I got a tattoo with you, I remember that whole day, I remember everything we did, I remember where we got it, I remember like everything, and I remember that friendship really. So the ones that mean the most are the ones that obviously I've got with other people, and I just like remember that fun time, because I always get tattoos when I'm having like so much fun with my friends and we're like really close, and so I'll remember like all those memories that I have with that person. So next question is, how tall am I? I'm 5'2". I sometimes think I'm 5'3". But yeah, I'm pretty short. And I think I got a little bit taller in the last couple years, and that is, I don't know if that's true. I just made that up, but I feel like I'm a little bit taller. And then the other one was, how old are you? You're gonna have to do some digging, but it is on my Instagram. I'll give you a clue. It's a picture of me in a green flower bikini, and I recently posted it, so my hair is this color. It's not when it was dark. And that was my birthday. So you can go check, because I did write my age on that Instagram picture. And my Instagram is Alanah Cole. What kind of hobbies do you enjoy? And do I have any pets or animals? I have a guinea pig, and his name is Rufus, and he's the cutest thing ever. And I've had him for, I think almost 6 months now. And he's great. What kind of hobbies do I enjoy? So as I said, I really like making content, and like this started as a hobby, making content. I just think it's so fun for me, and like I could be doing this all day, every single day, and which I do. So I will say it is a hobby, but I also am such a girly girl in the way that I love doing nails. So like I'll do my own nails. Like I literally did these, and I think they're so pretty. And then I'll do my nails for other people, or I'll do other girls' nails. I also like doing like all the girly things like lash extensions and eyebrow, like, what is it called, where you like push them up. And what else do I like to do? I literally like to do like all those type of things. And then I also like crafts. So I love drawing, I love making things, I like building things. Honestly, I'm just like, I like to do stuff with my hands. So all of that and definitely drawing. And I also like reading. Reading I don't get around to as much anymore, but I still love reading. And whenever I get on a plane, I just read the entire time. Okay, so someone said, what's your next tattoo gonna be and where are you gonna put it? So at this point in time, I have no idea. My arms are completely covered, so it will not be on my arms. It will definitely be on my legs or my back. And I don't really think about what tattoos I'm gonna get until like the actual day that I wanna get tattoos. So normally what happens is one day I'll just wake up and I'll be like, oh my God, I need to get a tattoo. And I'll like do all the research and like find what I want and then tell my artist, and then they will schedule and they will design it based off like the idea that I had. So that's normally what happens. It's not like I think about it for so long. Like if I wanted a tattoo right now, I would go and get it. So yeah, I don't have anything in mind because normally when I have something in mind, I just go and get it. I will say my last tattoo was a picture of Rufus. And I was in New York with my friend, Sammy, and we went to go get tattoos. And just in the moment, I was like, I should get Rufus. And I just put that on my knee. And so it was just super random and it was fun and it was like with a friend and it was something that I thought was cute. So that's kind of like how getting tattoos is for me. Have I ever visited Bali Islands in Indonesia? No, but that's totally on my bucket list. I've always wanted to go to Bali. It's like my #1 top destination of like where I've wanted to go for so long, but no, I haven't been yet. Oh, someone said, I love blue as much as you do. Will we be seeing more blue outfits in the future? Absolutely. I think blue looks so good on me for some reason. That's like a color that I don't necessarily like in furniture or like decor, but for some reason, like clothing wise, I love blue on me. So yes. Absolutely. Someone says, where can I see behind the scenes video? All my behind the scenes videos are on my Spicy pages, which is linked. So definitely check them out. You can see all the behind the scenes. Someone said, what job did you do before YouTube? This is such a fun question. So I know it's not fun because it's like job, but like I like telling the story because I've just had such a long journey and I've always wanted to do YouTube since YouTube came out, which is crazy. And I had a lot of friends that did YouTube and I could never just find like my thing. So I was doing vlogs, I was doing this, I was doing that. I did some skit type stuff, which helped me grow to like 10K on YouTube, but I couldn't quite figure out how to make it a career. And so I was working corporate. I worked at Guess Jeans for 6 years and I did video and graphic design work for them. I also did production for videos. I did a lot. I really did a lot. I was working in the training department, but I helped with other stuff, and I did all the design documents for training and the videos for training and stuff like that. So I still had some creative freedom, but it wasn't completely like what I wanted to do. And I thought I wasn't happy because I had been there for so long. And so I thought, oh, I need to grow. I need to go do something else. And I always had in the back of my mind that I wanted to do social media, and I was still making videos. I was still trying. I still could not figure out how to do it. And so I moved and I started to work at MedMen, which is a cannabis company, and I was doing visuals for them. And I worked there for 6 months and I was like, okay, it's definitely not that I was working at Guess for too long. It was that I'm not doing what fulfills me, and I really do want to do social media. So I completely quit and I had no idea what I was going to do or how I was going to make money, but I thought, if I completely quit, I will have to figure it out. And then that's what I did. And I'm so thankful for OF because that was really the turning point for me. And I'm the type of person that I will do anything to like live the life that I want to live. And I think that that very much proves it. But I also love what I do. It's been such a fun journey. Like I really love what I'm doing now. And as strange as it is, it's very fulfilling because I just want to be creative and I like helping people and I like doing what makes me feel happy every day. And so yeah, I just love it. And talking to really awesome people. Someone said, did you play any sports or do you play any sports? Going to the gym is definitely considered sporty. So I had like a whole gym like time period when I moved to NorCal after working corporate, I just like went to the gym every day for like 2 hours because I didn't know what else to do and I was trying to figure out how to make money and all that. So I just, while I was thinking, I would just go to the gym. And I love the gym and I enjoyed it a lot, but then obviously life gets crazy and there's just so much to do, and now I feel like there's no time, but there definitely is. I need to make time for it again because I loved going to the gym. But did I play any? I don't play any sports now, but I did play sports all growing up. I tried everything for 2 years and then I just decided I am not the most sporty person in the world. But I did soccer for a year, I did basketball for a year, and then I did softball for 2 years, and then I did cheerleading for 2 years. So those are the things that I did. I'm definitely a team player. I think I'm a good team player, but I'm not actually good at sports. I have no coordination, no balance, none of that, but I'm a really good team player. Someone said money, looks, or fame, and why? I think, wait, how many do I get to choose? Just one or two? What is it? For me, money is probably the most important because I don't really care about fame necessarily, and I don't have to look at myself every day, so what does that matter really? For me, I want to be comfortable and live my life and enjoy things that I want to do. So for me, probably money would be top priority. Where do you see yourself in 15 years from now? Okay, I will be somewhere on a beach enjoying a margarita and enjoying the company that I have around, and maybe even just, yeah, living life. Still working probably, but not because I have to, hopefully just because I want to. I think that would be good. But not working as hard as I do now, because I'm working super hard now, and I hope by then I can like relax a little bit more. Someone said, do I have implants? No, I don't. These are real. Okay, that was all of the questions. That was so much fun. I haven't done a Q&A in so long. I hope you liked it, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video, which is gonna be a vlog, and I'm going on a trip literally tomorrow morning, so that'll be the next vlog, and you'll have to wait and find out where I'm going. If you can give a guess, definitely let me know down below what your guess is, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.